Hello everyone, Ron here from RJJ's Reactions, and today I'm putting someone new up on the channel. We've had a lot of new artists lately, and this one's name is David Kushner, and the song is Daylight. This is a request from a viewer. Thank you very much for your request. I haven't heard of this artist before, or this song, I don't believe. He writes his own lyrics, so we will look at the lyrics afterwards, so therefore I'm almost positive I haven't heard this song. Um, but it'll be interesting to see what he has. Don't forget to subscribe. Just push that little button before we get started. Push, push. It doesn't hurt at all, and it helps the channel a lot. You can also help the channel by using super thanks. They're available. You can use that also to get your request bumped up. If you send a super thanks and then a message, I think you have to do it separately, but if you do it right away, I'll know it's from you. Then I can do that. Otherwise, just keep those suggestions and recommendations coming. I have a very long list, however, so some of them take me a long time to get to. All right, let's see what David Kushner has with Daylight. Official music video. Let's go.
Telling myself I won't go there.
Okay, I'm going to stop for a couple of reasons. One is I was surprised by his voice. I'm going to move me up here a little bit. Hope I can stay out of the way of the subtitles and him. He's much better looking than I. Let me back that up a little bit. Looks like we're in the woods here. I really like the piano intro, and then when his voice started up, I was like, oh, that was a surprise. I was not expecting that from him. Sometimes when you look at a person, you expect a certain voice, and it's not exactly what you expected. A very nice, very nice voice so far.
Telling myself I won't go there. Oh, but I know that I won't care. Trying to wash away all the blood I've spilled. This loss is a burden that we both share. Two sinners can atone from a lone prayer. Souls tied, intertwined by pride and guilt. There's darkness in the distance from the way that I've been living, but I know I can't resist it. Oh, I love it and I hate it at the same time. You and I drink the poison from the same vine. Oh, I love it and I hate it at the same time. Hiding all of our sins from the daylight, from the daylight, running from the daylight, from the daylight, running from the daylight. Oh, I love it and I hate it at the same time.
Really like his voice.
Telling myself it's the last time. Can you spare any mercy that you might find? If I'm down on my knees again. Deep down, way down, Lord, I try to follow your light, but it's nighttime. Please don't leave me in the end. There's darkness in the distance. I'm begging for forgiveness, but I know I might resist it. I drink the poison from the same vine. Oh, I love it and I hate it at the same time. Hiding all of our sins from the daylight, running from the daylight, from the daylight, running from the daylight. Oh, I love it and I hate it at the same time.
Great graphics, great videography, I should say, in the video. It's really, really well done. Love David Kushner's voice. We'll be talking about the lyrics afterwards, so I won't say too much about that right now. But some people are probably going to not like what I say about a couple of lines there, but we'll see. We'll see how the song ends. But yeah, I really do enjoy his voice, and I think they've done a great job on the video as well. Well done. I'll just let the credits play out a little bit here. Okay, let's stop for a sec. Cast: David Kushner, lead role artist. Yes. Yonel Cohen, man on fire. Poor guy. Fortunately, he wasn't really on fire. Leo Bryan, boy. Yeah, and I was wondering if the boy was sort of representing David at the same time. Okay. I always put a link to the artist's channel in the description, so you can always go and check out the original video. Subscribe. In fact, I encourage you to subscribe to the artist's channel and like and all the fun things over there too, as well as mine. Yeah, excellent video. Really nice, lovely voice. I really, really liked his voice. A good bass voice, but he had some other registers in there too. Really well done. Uh, he writes his own lyrics, so let's have a look at those now. Daylight by David Kushner. Telling myself I won't go there. Oh, but I know that I won't care. Trying to wash away all the blood I've spilt. This lust is a burden that we both share. Two sinners can't atone from a lone prayer. Souls tied, intertwined with our pride and guilt. Now, I'm not sure whether that boy walking beside him in the church was sort of when he was younger, mini him or whatever, or not. So is he talking about the struggle within, or is he talking about somebody else? And then he was shaking hands with the burning man figure. Um, so I'm not sure. But trying to wash away all the blood I've spilt. This lust is a burden that we both share. There's darkness in the distance from the way that I've been living, but I know I can't resist it. So sometimes you feel attracted to what you know is wrong, what you know you shouldn't do for whatever reason, and people have different reasons. I think I'm going to talk about that in a second because I think he had, well, we'll talk about that in a second. um, but yeah, but sometimes you're drawn to it, right? Obviously, with any kind of an addiction, that's true. And addiction can go well beyond drugs and alcohol. There's all kinds of addiction, and in a sense, you can become addicted to any sort of uh, bad behavior or evil behavior or destructive behaviors. They can be a type of addiction, at least. But I know I can't resist it. Oh, I love it and I hate it at the same time. Yeah, that sounds like addiction, doesn't it? You and I drink the poison. That's even more like it. From the same vine. That's even more like it. Oh, I love it and I hate it at the same time. Hiding all our sins from the daylight, running from the daylight. Oh, I love it and I hate it at the same time. Yeah, it's funny how we think sinning is dark and night and would either be revealed by the daylight or can't be done in the daylight. Of course, it's colloquial because a lot of sinning has happened during the daylight, actually. That's when people are doing lots of things. And I don't know about sin. Sin has too much of a Christian element to me. Um, but wrongdoing, let's say, or something that you shouldn't do. But it's not restricted to nighttime and beautiful, clear, white daylight is pure. That's not true either, right? Uh, Darkness, nighttime gets a bad rap, I think. Telling myself it's the last time. Can you spare any mercy that you might find if I'm down on my knees again? Um, yeah, if you have to get on your knees, you're handling it the wrong way, in my opinion. You can do better than that. Can you spare any mercy that you might find? Telling myself it's the last time, again, that sounds a lot like addiction, doesn't it? And it doesn't have to be, like I say, to a substance, but it can be to just the bad behaviors. Um, yeah, you always, you even believe it yourself, I think, sometimes. This is the last time I'm going to do that. Um, and then you don't. You're attracted to the dark side again. And again, using that colloquial idea. Deep down, way down, Lord, I try to follow your light, but it's nighttime. Please don't leave me in the end. Um, yeah, so thankfully there wasn't too much of this in the song. But if you're looking to the Lord, you're looking in the wrong place too. So get up off your knees, stop looking to the Lord, and start looking to yourself a little bit more. And I'm giving some tough love here. Um, because that's where it's coming from. It's coming from here. It's not coming from anywhere else. Uh, that's just the reality of it, and it may be the cruel reality, but nature is cruel. So, man up. And I'm not talking, of course, about him. I'm talking about the song, not him personally. There's darkness in the distance. I'm begging for forgiveness, but I know I might resist it. Oh, I love it and I hate it at the same time. You and I, yeah, okay. So this is basically what we've already discussed. So I don't want to read it again. It's nice when he sings it. It's not so great when I'm just rereading. From the daylight, running from the daylight. Oh, I love it and I hate it at the same time. Okay, very good lyrics. Really do like the lyrics. Very interesting. Lots you could extract from that. I went one avenue. There's probably others, but that's the way it struck me on first listen, at least, or first read as I read the lyrics. But also I heard a lot of them through the song. Really love David's voice, uh, the tone of his voice, and the way he presented the song as well. And also, like I say, the music was also good, the instrumentation and the videography, all well done. So thank you very much for just looking at my note. I didn't jot down who requested this. Sometimes I don't know because it just comes with the address, and I can't tell what the name is. And sometimes I just forget to write it down, that's my fault. But thank you very much. That was really good. I enjoyed that. Let me know what else you'd like to hear, either from David Kushner or from anyone else. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like the video if you did, hit the notification bell, and yeah, until next time, keep listening, keep having fun. It's Ron from RJJ's Reactions. Bye bye for now.